And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Paul George, and it's free in at the point. Pippen with it, guarded now by George. Got a hand on it. Here's free, and he drives in.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Pass to Duncan. Now George, defended by Pippen. George scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's free. Allen defending. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Pippen outside. Pass to Allen. Tries it from the top of the key, and Cooper pulls it down. Now George lets it go from deep, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to speak with the head coach of the Kings for a minute. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Cooper. Has to free. This one for three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Yao. He's covered by O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Yao, shot is off. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Thompson with a steal. Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Pass to Duncan. Now here's George, defended by Pippen. George outside. Clock at 6. 19-footer. 3. That's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Pippen. Chicago making their last shot. Thompson outside. Puts it up. Gets an open look and hits it. 1.5 minutes left to play in the first. To the inside, O'Neal, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Thompson passes to Yao. Here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Pass to Cooper. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
For the Bulls, Warren Beasley, taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Knocked away. Here's Holmgren. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Here's free. He's got 5. Beyond the arc. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And so here's Sacramento. Fires the three. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 now.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
George outside. Hits the trifecta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
There's the horn, and it's a close game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
They've got Thompson, and it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Pass to Free, pulls it. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Thompson passes to Yao. For 3, George. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, good luck stopping that. When PG is hitting the pull-up with his size and hops, you just got to tip your hat.
Thompson passes to Yao. And here is Thompson. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Thompson passes to Yao. Back to Pippen. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Cooper passes to Free. Here's Cooper, defended by Thompson. Pass to Free, 4-3, and again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Yao, no points yet. They need this. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Sacramento. Bulls leading by 8. Free to pass to Cooper. Now George. Chicago passing it around. O'Neal inside. He's covered by Holmgren. O'Neal misses.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Pippen pass to Thompson. Holmgren outside. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Yao. Fade away. And another miss by Sacramento.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's George. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bulls.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And so here's Sacramento. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Timeout called. Sacramento.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
One minute left in the first half of basketball. Holmgren, the pass to Allen. Pippen outside. Down low. Deflects the pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George with it. Now Pippen defending. Nice shot by George. George has got 11.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Thompson passes to Holmgren. Here's Pippen. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Cooper. He's scoreless. Here's Duncan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Free, that's good. Here's Thompson. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Chicago, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Kings trail by 15. And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Paul George, and it's Duncan in at the 4 slot. Yao passes to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. And Cooper pulls it down. Chicago leading by 15. Pass to Free. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Cooper. Here's O'Neal, defended by Pippen. George outside. The 3. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Kings.
Let's do it. Let's go. Bring it in.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pippen outside. Jacks up a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Duncan. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, just an excellent shot block. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
Pass to Yao. Allen on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Chicago with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. For 3, George. Hauled in by the Kings. Yao's got 4.
be the Thunder off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Jaren Jackson. Also, Rudy Gobert out there. Artest is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Houston at the shooting guard position. Banked in off the glass. Houston's got the opening field goal of the game for Chicago.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Suggs dishes to Jones. Back to Suggs. 4 on the shot clock. Spins with the drive. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Fox with it. Outside Jackson. To the middle. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Suggs. Mobley outside. And here's Stojakovic. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Artest. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Nice feed by the big man, Jackson Jr. I love his selfless attitude.
Mobley outside. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Jones. Takes it inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
Here's Houston, defended by Jones. The wide open look here for Fox. Off target from outside. Now the Thunder with it, trailing by 2. Mobley outside. Pass to Stojakovic. Now here's Jones. And he hits it to tie the game up. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Outside, Fox. No good from outside. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Outside, Suggs. Mobley the pass to Stojakovic. And here's Jones. Over Houston. And that one comes up a bit short. And so Fox will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Jackson. Here's Houston. A 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Houston is so consistent from out there.
Mobley outside. Now Stojakovic. There's a good screen. Back to Mobley. Outside, Jones. From the arc. Again, the miss by Jones.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bulls moving the ball around. Jones against Fox. Mobley with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 3. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jones, no one around him. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Fox against Stojakovic. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Artest. There's the triple. Another 3 for Chicago. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
We've got Suggs. Peja Stojakovic is out there with Mobley. Then it's Jones. And it's Eaton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Kevin, back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here is Suggs. Mobley outside. Pass to Stojakovic. Chicago grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Fox passes to Jackson. Here's Houston, defended by Jones. Houston can't get it to go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Suggs finds Mobley. Now, here is Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Ron Artest. Chicago leading by 8. Outside, Fox. Outside, Jackson. Has to go Gobert. Fox from outside. That shot, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over Houston. The Thunder with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Thunder trailing by 10. Mobley outside. Here's Stojakovic. And that one drops.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And here are the Bulls now. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Got a piece of it. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And the rejection by Jackson. Fox passes to Houston. Jackson kicks to Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
1:32 left here in the second. Mobley outside. Pass to Jones. It's good from the top of the key. Jones has got 6. Here's Fox. 6 points for him. Outside Jackson. Here's Houston from past the arc. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 8 points for him.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
There's a screen. Jones for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Houston can't get it to go.
I'd say that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Now Suggs. Pass to Eaton. Now here is Stojakovic. Covered by Artest. Shots good by Stojakovic. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Fox. Over Suggs. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So for Chicago right now, Jaren Jackson is out there with Artest. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Houston at the 2. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Jackson. Outside Artest. Drills the three-pointer. Artest's got 8.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Mobley outside. Stojakovic against Artest. Stojakovic the pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Houston. Chicago grabs the miss. Fox deciding where to go with it. Artest. No good with the triple. And they're trailing by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Stojakovic. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Bulls now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Fox finds Jackson. Here's Houston. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Mobley outside. Pass to Jones. Here's the screen. And here's Stojakovic. Covered by Artest. From outside the arc, Chicago grabs the miss. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And stolen by Mobley. On the wing, Jones. He's got 9. Mobley outside. Pass to Stojakovic. Gets an open look and hits. Stojakovic has got 6 points.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
Outside Jackson. Here's Houston. Outside Fox. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get a shot on. Houston Jackson can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Artest against Stojakovic. Back to Mobley. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Jones hits for two. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Artest. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
That's good from Artest. Both good from the line that time. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Suggs passes to Mobley. And here's Jones. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. And it's Fox with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Jackson passes to Gobert. Fox inside the line. And the Bulls with another miss. Fox has gone 3 of 9 shooting. Pass to Suggs. Mobley dishes to Jones. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Now, here is Stojakovic. Fires away from outside. Jones, no luck. Chicago leading by 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. Eaton grabs the miss.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Eaton. Guarded by Fox. Here's Mobley. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls. They lead by 9. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Suggs out there with Jones. And it's Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Eaton into the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Jones has got room. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Artest kicks to Fox. Tipped away. Outside Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Houston. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 12. Houston's gotten 4 of his 7 3-point attempts to drop. Really getting it done out there. Mobley inside. Jackson on him. Mobley sets the pick for Suggs. Pass to Stojakovic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the 3-ball is his specialty.
Fox passes to Jackson. Here's Gobert. Here's Fox. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Thunder trailing by 9. Stojakovic dishes to Suggs. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 6. Stojakovic kicks to Mobley. Offline with his 3. The Bulls leading by 9. Artest with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Jackson up top. Outside, Fox. The 3 is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Oh, great hands. Stojakovic shoots well for a big man.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
The first one falls. And both free throws good from Stojakovic.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
The Bulls call timeout. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now, here's Suggs. The 3 doesn't go.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Here's Jackson. Outside, Jones. Now, Suggs. Stojakovic with it. Shoots the 3. Jackson with the rebound. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the end one.
Jackson Jr.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Thunder. Down by 12. Now Jones. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Here's Jackson. Outside, Fox. Here's Houston. Defended by Stojakovic. And it doesn't go. Jones against Artest. Now Suggs. Fox with the steal. Here's Houston. Here's Fox. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. No good. Into the lane. Oh, the dunk. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time